Good morning, everyone. Today is another day for our live streaming for mathematics or mathematics 1 for Matayom 1. All right, so let's have first a sort of review of our past lesson last week. Our lesson was about subtracting integers, and still some of the students of Matayong 1 did not submit their homework, and I would like to thank those who submitted Room 8, Room 3, some of Room 7, I think, Room 6, Room 1, Room 5, Room 2, and I have not received the work of room 4. So please submit your work tomorrow. I'm still waiting for your work, and don't forget to submit those works on my table tomorrow. All right, so let's have first a sort of review. Last week we were able to discuss about the rule in subtracting integers. So in subtracting integers, we need to add the additive inverse of the subtrahend and go back to addition of integers. So let's have first the example. So we have 7 minus a negative 7 is equal to, we have 7 and we have to add the additive inverse of 7. The answer is 14. Likewise, we have negative 6 minus a negative 7 is negative 6. Add the additive inverse of negative 7, which is 7. The answer is 1. And we have number 3, negative 42 minus 23. So we have negative 42 plus a negative 23 is equal to negative 65. Very good. May I see? We have, I will first check 1 slash 2 slash 3 slash 1, 1 slash 6. Okay, we have 1 7. Very good. 1 6, 1 5, 1 3, 1 4. Very good. Okay, 1 4A. Okay, next we have number 4. Number 4 is negative 3 minus the quantity of 6 minus 9 is negative 3 plus a negative 3 is equal to 0. And number 5, let us see. Okay, it's negative 65, very good. Number 4, the answer is 0. Okay, may I see? Alright, dog 0, build 0, Opposite 0, okay, your answers are correct. Alright, next number 5. Your answers are correct from number 1 to number 4. Next number 5. We have negative 5. The quantity of negative 5 plus a negative 6, if we're going to follow the rule, plus 15 minus 5 is 10, which, and then 10 is negative 10, so we have negative 11 plus a negative 10, so the answer is negative 21. May I see? Negative 21. Negative 21. Okay. Negative 21. Okay, next. Next example, we have 324 minus a negative 12 plus 14. So we have 324. 324 plus 12 plus 14 is equal to 350. All right. May I see who got the correct answer? Some are still answering. So the answer for number 5 is negative 21. Okay, may I see? Okay, 350. Very good. 350. And number 2, what's the answer for number 2? We have negative 176 plus a negative 123 minus a negative 167 plus 103 is equal to, we have negative 299 plus 167 plus 103 is equal to how much? What's the answer? May I see your answer for number 2? Okay. Your answer is correct for number 1, 350. How about number 2? What's the answer for number 2? So you answered 350 for number 1, and number 2 is, may I see, 29 or negative 29? We have negative 132 plus 103 is equal to negative 29. The first one answer negative 29 is apirak, sirapop, dove, army, apirak. Okay, very good. Tanawin, 1 foot. Who's that? Who answered 12? No, where's 12? No 12. Negative 29 is the answer. Okay, very good. You answered it correctly. Oh, there is one who answered to negative 25. Okay? Alright, let's move on to the next. Our lesson for today is multiplying and dividing integers. Let's go to the next. Multiplication and division of integers. Alright, So today we're going to tackle two topics because multiplication and division of integers have the same rules. So we can just take the two topics. So the first one is multiplication of integers or multiplying integers. So the rule in multiplying integers is, if this is the, sorry, it should be rules in, not is, okay? We have here the signs. Positive times positive is equal to positive. Negative times negative is positive. Positive times negative is negative. Negative times positive is negative. So it means that when we are multiplying integers with the same signs, the answer is always positive, or the result is positive. In multiplying integers with different signs, the result is always negative. Alright, so it's very easy. So again, when we are multiplying integers with the same signs, the result is always positive. And in multiplying integers with different signs, the result is always negative. Right? So again, we have positive positive is positive. Negative times negative is positive. Positive times negative is negative. And negative times positive is negative. Alright, so let's take an example. Okay? Let's take an example. We have 7 times 4. It means positive 7 times positive 4 is positive 28. And number 2, negative 3 times a negative 9 is positive 27 or 27. And number 3, we have 5 times a negative 8 is equal to negative 40. And number 4, negative 12 times positive 4 is negative 48. So if you have noticed that numbers 1 and 2, they have the same signs. So we multiply both numbers and the answer or the result are positive. In number 3 and 4, we have different signs. The result are all negative. So very simple. Again, in multiplying integers with the same signs, the result is always positive. And in multiplying integers with different signs, the result is always negative. Okay, let's move on to the next example. Okay, or exercise. We have to perform the indicated operations. Okay, this time we're going to answer this one. I did not write the answer because we want you to answer, or I want you to answer by yourself. And I want to check in the comment section if you answer them correctly. Number 1. Okay. I will keep first the next. Number 1. Negative 6 times 7 is what? May I see the result in the comment section. Negative 6 times 7. Okay, correct. One put build. Okay, the answer is negative 42. Okay, negative 42 is the answer for number 1. Okay, number 2. What's the answer for number 2? Somebody answered negative 60. Builds very fast. Negative 60, correct? Negative 60. Okay, number 3. What's the answer for number 3? May I see? Okay, you answered them correctly. Number 3, what's number 3? Negative 26 times negative 1. Negative 6 times negative 1. Very easy, right? We have positive. Wow. Okay, positive 26, correct? Was that stamp? I think stamp is 1 plus 8. The answer is 26. And number 4, 14 times negative 25 is equal to, okay, correct, negative was that. The first one to answer is, my account was that, negative 350. All right. Oh, somebody answered 2266. Oh. Okay, the answer for number 4 is negative 350. All right. Everybody got it correctly. Okay. Let's move on to the next. What if we have this one? Okay. If we have more than 2 numbers, multiplying more than 2 numbers. Example, we have negative 2 times a negative 3 times a negative 4. So we have negative 2 times negative 3 is positive 6 times a negative 4 is negative, how much? It's negative 24. Okay, may I see? Negative 24. All right. May I see? Oh, some already answered in advance. Okay, number 2 is, what's the answer? The answer is, number 2 is 210. 210 is number 2. Yes, number 1 is negative 24. Number 2 is 210. Number 3 of the second part is 100 times negative 1 times a negative 3 is positive 300. Okay. Positive 300. Okay, correct. 210, 210. Someone answered 3,000. Build 300 only. Okay, 300. Very good. Wasinrat. Number 14. 300. Okay, 210, 300. And number 4 is 0. Some build already answered 0. Okay, very good. Number 4 is 0. Obviously, once we multiply any number by 0, the answer is always 0. Right? May I see 300? Some are still answering 300, 0. Very good. You're very smart. Benton channel 0. All right. Okay. Let's move on to the next. Let's go to division of integers. All right. Let's move on. Division of integers. Okay. Again, I forgot to change it to be rules in, not is what I wrote here is. Rules in dividing integers. So we have, again, the signs. In dividing integers, we have positive divided by positive is positive. Negative divided by a negative is negative. Positive divided by a negative is negative. Negative divided by a positive is negative. So I told you just a while ago that in dividing integers, It's the same with multiplication of integers. The same signs, the answer is positive. Different signs, the answer or the result is negative. So we have the rules in dividing integers. In dividing integers with the same signs, the result is always positive. In dividing integers with different signs, the result is always negative. All right. Next, let's have the example. Example, okay? We have number 1, 63 divided by 7 is positive 9. Both are positive, so the answer is positive. Number 2 is negative 32 divided by a negative 4 is positive 8. And number 3, positive 84 divided by negative 7 is equal to negative 12. And number 4, negative 81 divided by 3 is equal to negative 27. So again, using the rule, in dividing integers with the same signs, the result is always positive. In dividing integers with different signs, the result is always negative. Okay? Very easy. So multiplication and division have the same rules. Okay? Let's move on. Next, let's have the practice exercise. May I see again? Very good. You have there answered positive, negative, negative equals positive, negative. Okay. Wow. Okay, next, let's have the practice exercise. Number 1, 36 divided by a negative 3 is negative 12. Okay? So the answer for number 1 is negative 12. Alright, 36 divided by a negative 3 is negative 12. Number 2, may I see? Negative 12. Number 2, what's the answer for number 2? Okay. Oh, Bill is very fast. Okay, number 2 is positive 2. How about number 3? Negative 56 divided by negative 7 divided by 2. What's the answer? May I see? Okay, you answered them correctly. Number 2 is 2 and number 3 is 1. What's the answer for number 3? Okay, Bill, you're very fast. Bill answered 4, correct? The answer for number 3 is 4. May I see? Apitda. Apitda is 1/3, I think. Binten, 4. Okay. O else. Or urine or urine. Lulu, correct. O else. Wow. Oh, the answer is 4, not negative 4, huh? Not negative 4. The answer is 4. Okay, number 4. What's the answer for number 4? Negative 72 divided by 4 divided by a negative 6 divided by a negative 3. What's the answer? What's in rat is correct. The answer is negative 1. Okay. Army. Number 14 was in rat. Correct. Okay, channel concave 4 is correct. Or else. Okay, number 4 is negative 1. Okay, number 5. What's number 5? What's the answer for number 5? Okay, Kitty Pom already answered 1. Okay, Rapasit 1. Very good. Number 5, the answer is 1. 6 divided by a negative 2 divided by negative 3 is positive 1. Alright. 1. So negative 1 for number 4. Number 5 is positive 1. Okay? negative. So any question? All right, one, the answer, you're still answering one, negative one, okay. For number four, negative one, number five is positive one. You got them right from number one to number five. All right. So we are done with multiplication and division of integers. I think you are ready to answer your homework. Still the same, 10 items, and you're going to answer on the report paper or A4 and submit them or your work on my table tomorrow. Okay? Ready for see, very easy. Win said very easy. Okay, very easy. Yes, very easy. All right, ready for the homework? Let's go. This is your homework. Use report paper, a report paper or A4 to answer your homework, and please submit it on my table tomorrow. Thank you. All right, so this is your homework. Extreme said no. Why no, Extreme? Yes. Studio, no. And then Kanyarat, no. Very easy. Okay? Don't forget to submit your work. I'm going to check them again. I forgot always to ring the bell. Oh, easy. Kitty Pom said easy. Kitsana, okay. Stamp TV Thailand channel. Oh, he said ready. Use a report paper or A4. I received the work of M1's last three today, and I record them already. If your notebook is with me, I can return them to you or return it to you. But your work on the paper, I will keep it first. I ask you to use report paper or A4 because it is easy to check. I mean, I can bring it up. I can bring your work at home if I can finish them checking. One for Mossy by Fern Channel 118. Okay. Build Build, what class are you? What room? Okay, 1/6/A. Very good. You are very fast in answering the examples. Tomorrow, tomorrow, please submit your work on my table, please. Assumption buildings, second floor. Kanyarat 13. Okay, thank you so much for your time, and you will have another subject